So the Nordschleifer. I've had experience on this track, mucking around on Assetto Corsa in public lobbies. So when I get called up last minute to do an ACC race and I spawn myself in the pit lane at the start, things don't go well. So this is GT Series Ringmeister. There goes the field ahead. I feel like Alex Albon in the 2019 Chinese Grand Prix. But we head out the pits and onto the track here for my debut in Ringmeister. We head into this little S's section, nicely done. We got this McLaren ahead of us. This is lap 1. We're just entering the Nordschleifer track. I'd never done Nordschleifer in ACC before, so it's a new experience for me. These are like our first laps of the track, but there goes one of the McLarens bouncing across the grass and letting us through. So I'm looking to make a little comeback, try and recover from the pit lane start. We've got like an hour and 30, so as long as I don't go off, everything should be fine. Oh, we've gone off. We're over a curb. Oh no, we're about to spin. Oh, where's the wall? We missed the wall. As now McLaren's going to go behind us, which is odd because normally the track's in front of us. But anyway, so the McLaren's gone off, and I'm not too sure where he's gone off to. He went onto the track and then he's gone back off of it. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but never mind. So we run away from the McLaren and we drive up to the back of our good friend Liam, Orlando Liam, as you'll know him from PRL. We bounce over at Arenberg. This is lap 2. And he goes off in the gravel. We nearly follow him, but it's not the first time we've overtaken Lando Liam when he's gone wide. But last time we did, we ended up having a spin in the last few laps. But here we go then, same lap that we passed Lando Liam, just heading through this section, which is normally one of my favourite sections, but we go wide, we get oversteer on the way in, and we just end up clipping the wall twice, going over the curb. One of the other Astons, or that was a Ferrari of Mal's, who went off, and we now have suspension damage here in the Aston Martin, and now we're trying to defend from Liam, who is in the Grello liveried Porsche, number 92, 93. So we're on board with the Porsche, we're in front of him, and we're defending for all our might in the Aston Martin. The number 33, that's just to say the ping, I'm pretty sure. But we head down the hill, over the curb, nearly going off, as we just manage, as we're sliding around. We have suspension damage, so we're not able to keep the steering wheel straight. We have to kind of turn it in order to go straight, which is very odd, and that's why you're seeing me veer to the side a bit. But we're heading down into this treacherous section. We end up going off, and we've lost the place to Lando Liam, and he's snuck through, and yeah, that's not gone well. So we end up in the pit lane, and then out of the pit lane I get a stop and go penalty, a 30-second one. So that race didn't go well, but then I remembered Formula Asphalt. They're doing a race in Singapore, and it was pouring it down with rain. We ended up qualifying in last, but we started on the wet tyres. We're going around the outside of Prismac, and we're gonna get put in the wall. Lovely. This one was a little bit on me, as he probably couldn't keep me there with the lack of grip. But let me give you a history lesson on Formula Asphalt Singapore and how it normally goes. This was season 3 in my ownership.
Oh my god.
This was season 2 in AJ's ownership. And this was season 4 in AJ's ownership. So, it's chaotic, if you didn't catch on. Also, the weather went on a mad one. It was raining, then it was dry, then it was raining, it was dry. We also get a 10-second penalty for hitting the wall and crossing the pit exit line, but we do get out ahead of Nino after the pit stops. Then we battle AJ, which is always nice, and I'll go into this in more detail later on, because we battle Ashley again. But we head down the straight with ERS, and we just try and get back at AJ Curtis, trying to stay ahead of Xeon Gamer as well, as we get track limits there. We just brush the wall, but we head up through the last corner then. What's going to happen between me and AJ Curtis here on lap 17 is, here we go, we're going to look to the outside and we get squeezed off by AJ. We try and go around the outside of him, but it looks like he turned into us there a little bit. We get a little penalty there, but that's a little bit BS. As now Nino's ahead of us, which is always nice. As now Spawning in here on lap 29, this is where the real battle begins. And before I show you this, I need to give you all a little history lesson on the battles of me and AJ.
On 3, the penultimate round of last season, they were battling like animals then, and they're battling like animals now. Down the inside goes Joe F1 guy. Curtis switches him back.
And there's many more battles like that of me and Ash. So when me and Ash battle, be prepared because we do go in all-out war. But there was a slight issue as I was struggling to catch Ash. So I just, ignore that. Mario Kart. So we are now side by side with Ash heading into the hairpin. We lock up our rear tyres. We make contact with our old rival. We now lose grip and lose out to Ash and go really far back and in a very underwhelming circumstance. I was very anticlimactic. No bother, we'll catch him up in the next game by any means necessary. As Ash is now clocked on and now he's started to cut the track and now, well, nothing for it. We send it down the inside, run into him. And we do get him just on track position. There's an Alpine that isn't moving. And we do get ahead of Ash, but with penalties we don't. But yeah, that was funny. So yeah, that was how my GTS Nordschleifer Ringmeister debut went. I gave up with about half an hour in, and I went to do FA instead. Also join me on Ocean City Radio Fridays 12 PM till 2 PM. And request a song or ask a question, please. Thank you.